excited? How many of you guys have had value today so far? How many of you guys want some more value? Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have had an objection with your business? Objections? Really? Everybody's hand should be up. I'm sure everybody's had objections with their business. What I'm going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to bring somebody to the stage, and this woman, she is a hybrid. And what I mean by that, she understands on how you can build a business in network marketing. She also understands very, 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 very well how our travel product works. This lady I have seen travel up and down the US, to the Caribbean, to Puerto Rico, and she's right here now with us in London. I want you guys to stand up and give me a massive round of applause for the #1 female income earner in black marketing worldwide. Signifies $250 million annually. 4-star director, Miss Eilen Ross.
I'm so happy to be here, guys. Okay, you said green is up and red is back, right? Well, guys, you guys have an ITA program. I just say that deserves a really big shout. And you know what? It's going to make this training even more valuable for you, because in the past I've done this training for the US ITAs, but now you're going to get it. Thank you, Andre Sinclair, 1-star director on his way to 2-star. One of the volume directors here. Thank you so much for the introduction and your partnership. But you know, of course you've had objections with your society program, correct? So now you've got this amazing travel product, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to get some objections. Do you guys get that, right? You know that, right? Yeah. I know you know the difference, and I want you to take your enthusiasm and continue to run with it, and you're going to be so educated, but understand you're still going to get objections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you some of the top 10 objections that you're going to receive, and we're going to kind of talk through it, okay? So, pretty graphics here. We're going to get through all that. Now, that's what your prospect is going to look at you like. Really? What are you selling me, right? And you know, they say they've heard, they've heard it all. So what we're going to do, they're going to give you the top 10 reasons why they're not going to join your business, right? The first and #1 reason that people are going to give you. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. So we're going to go back and forth between the objections they're going to give you for the Planet Marketing side and the objections they're going to give you in terms of the travel business. So the very first thing that I say to people when they say it sounds like a pyramid scheme, I ask them to describe that. I said, what is a pyramid scheme? I only know about the pyramids in Egypt. I don't know about any other pyramids that you're talking about. And when I ask someone, tell me what a pyramid scheme is, they typically can't tell me. They don't have an answer. Well, it's one of those things where, you get paid for people. You get paid for people? Well, kind of like, your job, where you get paid because people are working for you, right? And I say to them, I ask them to explain their corporate structure, and we all know that at your corporate job, you cannot ever make as much as a CEO, right? You can never be the CEO unless you're the daughter of the CEO and they pass, right? So you can't, the corporate structure says everyone at the bottom stays at the bottom, and as you go up, somebody else has to either go away or go up for you to get there. In our structure, you can pass the person that brought you into the business, right? You can make more than the person that brought you in. Now, so the first thing you have to do is educate them on your business model, right? But you got to know about it first. We talked about that a little bit earlier in the ladies' locker room. You must understand your business and understand that I own my own business. Yes, Planet Marketing is a corporation, but I own my own travel franchise, right? So there's no pyramid scheme, because guess what? You are accusing me of engaging in illegal activity. So first you're insulting me, and then you're telling me I want to get you in it. So I want all of us to go to jail. No, I sell a product. I sell a travel product. As a matter of fact, what I love to say in our presentations are that I don't make any money when people become a Planet Marketing rep. There's no income when someone joins the business. There's income when someone buys a business. And that's something you need to really say often to people that you talk to. A pyramid scheme is where you are exchanging money with no product. We have Disney and Marriott and Hertz and Carnival, right? And in the US, the Better Business Bureau has identified us as a legitimate business with an A+ rating. So we have been certified and qualified by people other than ourselves. Is that fair? Do you understand? Don't let anyone insult you about your business model just because they don't understand it. Okay? Second, so you gotta have some strong belief. We talked about that. Everything starts with the belief you have in yourself and what you're doing. And why join something that you don't believe in? So, how many of you believe that you have the best business opportunity on the planet? How many of you believe you have the best product? And partnered with the best in travel? Because it's everybody. So your belief is going to be so strong that people are going to be very nervous to say anything like, it sounds like a pyramid scheme, right? Now, the next complaint or objection. How many have heard, I'm too busy? I just heard someone talk to me. I think it was, I talked to someone and they said, yeah, someone just dropped out because they said they were just too busy. So, the first thing that I ask people that tell me that they're too busy to join my business, I ask them, well, tell me how much time is required. And so then they'll say, well, what do you mean? I said, well, you said you're too busy. So tell me how much time is required to run your business, because we haven't had that conversation. You can't tell me you're too busy for something and you don't know how much time it takes. So then I let them try to stumble through telling me what it takes to be successful. And then I say to them, if you understood our business model is leverage and duplication, if you understand our business model says, all you have to do is invite people to hear about the information. So you talk, and I ask them, do you talk on the phone to people that you know? Yes. You just then change the conversation. Right? If I'm calling my sister and say, hey, how are you? I'm going to call my sister and say, hey, I need for you to take a look at something. That's the time that's required. So you're not too busy. But then I ask them, okay, you say you're busy. In all of the business that you have right now, how much of that busyness is helping you reach your goals? Because sometimes too busy is there's a program on TV they need to be home and sit in front of. Sometimes busy is they're on Facebook too long, right? Sometimes the nap lasts a little longer than it should, right? So I always ask them, what in their business are they doing to reach their goals? Then I tell them about our system, and I tell them this business is for busy people. 99% of the people that do this business do it on a part-time basis. There are only a few of us who do it full-time. But we start off part-time because you've got to learn, right? But really plugging into the system is really the first step. And when you understand, wait a minute, all I have to do is allow people to show me how to share. In this business, all you're doing is sharing information. Do you get that? You're not trying to sell anyone on anything. You're sharing some information. And your job, the work, is sharing information. It's a phone call. It's inviting them to an event. You're too busy to come to an event, bring someone with you, and when they join, you haven't said a word, but you make money. How many of you would love to get paid when someone else does all the work? That's what this is. And guess what? There are people in the U.S. that invited people here. They're not here, but their people are. So they're at home doing something else. Right? They weren't too busy to invite. Become the master inviter, and if you're so busy, then find people that are not busy and leverage them. That's the other thing that we make the mistake of doing. We take our situation and apply it to every single person that we know. I'm too busy. Okay, but your girlfriend may not be. They may need this more than you do. So if you get started and you share it with the people that need it, now you're helping someone else and earning income while you're still busy. Suddenly, when you start getting those checks, you're not going to be so busy over here anymore, right? So again, leveraging, duplication, and what happens is when you become the master inviter, you create other people that are going to become the master inviter. How many of you invite people to your home for barbecues, for parties? Only one person here? You all like people. Okay, maybe we really need to go over this slide a lot more. How many of you have invited anybody to anything? Oh, okay. Glad you invited me here, right? That's all. People make this business much harder than it is. Much harder than it is. Oh, I don't know what to say. Why did you join? Oh, I joined because I love to travel. Then that's what you say. Anyway. Now, oh, I went the wrong way. So your posture has to be, there's no balance in your business. You're busy, but what is this busyness going to get you? A huge paycheck if you're busy the right way. Some of us are busy, right? Too busy over here because you're doing the wrong things. And we'll talk about that a little bit. Now, next objection. Ooh, I used to say this. I'm not a salesperson, right? And I say, neither am I. I hate sales. I don't mind sharing though. How many of you said, I'm not a salesperson? Or heard or had people tell you they're not a salesperson? You need to say to them, the first thing you say to them is, neither am I. I don't have to sell you on the fact that you're going to go on vacation or that you want to go on vacation. I don't have to sell you on the fact that when you go on vacation, someone gets paid for it. Would you not want to know how it can be you? Right? Every time you refer something, you are selling. You know that, right? If you've ever referred anyone to a great restaurant, you just sold that restaurant. Every time you refer someone to a great movie, to a great hairstylist, to a great mall, you are selling. You were in network marketing before you got in network marketing. Because if any of you have any purses with letters on it, or shoes with different colors on the bottom, or belts with different designs, you're networking for somebody else. You say, hey, look who I'm networking for. Right? MKC backwards. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So understand you're already networking, you're already referring. Don't make this different. Now you have the ability to refer people to a better travel experience. What about that? Do you know that when you are going to travel, you research anyway? How many of you, when you want to go to a great resort, you want to go on a great cruise, what's the first thing you do? Either you're going to ask people, have they gone on the cruise or gone to the resort, or you start researching TripAdvisor, Google, you go to the site. How many of you research the travel?
Of course.
Y'all going to have to participate in here. Thank you. You research anyway. Now guess what's going to happen? Your research is part of your business. Your research is now education. Now, all I'm going to do is share with you some information on how you can do it through what you're going to do anyway. Everybody take a deep breath. Exhale. You own a travel business. You own a travel business. And travel is so much fun. And travel is so exciting. And everybody's looking to save money on their travel. And now because you own a travel business, guess what you get to do? Save money on your travel, right? And make money on travel. Risk on me. I'm going to risk myself. I'm going to take the risk on myself rather than on something else, correct? Now, number 4. I don't know anybody. How many of you came in or you have business partners and they say they just don't know anybody? They just can't do this business because they don't know anybody. I'm like, okay, well, are you on Facebook? Yeah. How many Facebook friends do you have? Oh, I have about 500. That means that's 1,000 eyes looking at your page every day. Do you have a phone? Yeah. How many contacts in your phone? Then they start getting, these contacts just start shrinking, right? So do you have an email address? Do you have neighbors? Do you have children? Have you ever been to school? Do you have relatives, right? And the people that you know people you don't know. That's the other thing. I personally don't do much in cold market. Because everyone that I've brought to the business know people that I don't know. So now I have a new warm market every time a new person comes to my business. And it doesn't have to be someone direct to me. It can be someone, 2 generations down. So I've never had to talk to people that I never had to go cold market, right? So understand, you may not know a lot of people, but people that you know. There are some people that are going to be bridges for you. They don't know a lot. My aunt, I tell the story about my aunt all the time. She cannot stand people. She doesn't own a computer. She hates to travel, but she's in this business. You may wonder, how is that? Because she's been watching me, and she loves to clean. I mean, she's like a really crazy cleaner, always cleaning, right? Vacuuming, cleaning. And one day I was in her home, and she's vacuuming, and she's like, Eileen, you still in that travel business? Yes. Hold up. She went and got her phone. She dialed, and she said, here. Hello? Hey, April. It's her hairstylist. She gets me on the phone, April. Hi, April. My aunt just gave me the phone, so I assume you'd like to travel. Da-da-da-da-da. Before I hung up the phone, April was in the business. Phone call. And my aunt's just listening. She's like, did she join? Yeah, good. That's it. That's it. This woman doesn't like people. She doesn't get out of the house. But she's a bridge. Because April's a hairstylist. Guess how many people April knows? A lot. Right? So you don't have to know everybody. You just need to know the right ones. Another thing that I want to share with you. Right now my organization is over 1,600 people. But when I did the math, do you know 1,400 of those 1,600 came from 5 people. So 200 are from somewhere else. And I used to wonder, who are these people? But I tracked it, and I did the math, and 5 people are responsible for all of them. So you understand, you don't need everybody. You just need the right people, okay? Expand your circle if you don't know anybody. Maybe it's time you get out, right? Use the memory jogger, right? And of course, we talked about Facebook and your phone. You can get a copy of the memory jogger, and it lists all these different thoughts that are, it'll jog your memory on people that you do know, right? That are ready for you to reach out to them, especially in this economy. So, if you don't know anybody, your posture should be, I will go out and meet people so I can win. Because sometimes there is that person that may be the waitress that waited on you. And when they say, is there anything else I can do for you? You say, absolutely, here's my card. And the next time you're ready to go on vacation because you work so hard, you're so good at what you do, give me a call. I'd love to put your package together or show you how you can do something in addition or instead of what you're doing right now. Because I have a feeling this is not your life dream. Very simple. Now, what about that one? What's the catch? They went, what's the catch? Okay, really? What? You making me sound so good. What's the catch? Okay, there is no catch. There's no catch. Everything is very clear on the website. This is what it is. This is how much it costs. This is what you need to do, right? The catch is that you actually have to work to be successful. You have to work. Because people want this to be they don't like get-rich-quick schemes, but they quit when they don't get rich quick. They want something for nothing. They think it's a lottery ticket. They think that, oh, okay, if I don't see some money in 2 weeks, but you got to work for free for 2 weeks at your job before they ever pay you, right? And we talked about at the other meeting that everybody pays to go to work. You know that, right? You pay to work. Because if you have to pay for transportation to get to your job, you pay to work. You can actually figure out your comp plan, that's the catch. You can actually figure out where the money is. You can actually figure out how to make it. And in most comp plans, you cannot figure out, or can you track your money? Like, okay, why is the check the same, but I added like 20 people, right? How many of you understand your comp plan? If you don't, go to your back office and study it. Because it's very, very simple. It's almost so simple you think something's wrong. But it's not, right? The catch is that there's no inventory, no paperwork, and no quotas. Think about other opportunities like this. There's always a quota that you have to meet. A certain amount of product you have to buy, auto-shipped every month, right? There is a certain amount of travel you have to sell, a certain amount of people you have to recruit. We don't have any of that here. That's what makes people really want to do it. They want to do more because they don't have to. No, you don't have to buy a plane ticket or a hotel room and hope somebody else is going there. You don't have to buy it and then resell it. And you'll understand more about that when you get your travel products. And I'm sure it's like that in the society as well. You sell what people want as opposed to trying to buy it ahead of time and then reselling it, right? And the catch is that you can actually have fun in this business. You know how much fun it is to learn about the next place you want to go on vacation and then realize you're going to pay less than you did before you joined? Do you realize how much fun it is to get invitations to go on these fam trips? For $199 to stop in Mexico at Club Med and hang out with James Ferrara and just eat, drink, and be merry? This is a fun business. But your posture should be, I'm not stuck on stupid because you think it's a catch. That's not my problem. You want to stay stuck in with the glass being half empty versus the glass being half full, right? Number 6, travel agents don't make any money. You'll hear that one. Like, people use travel agents with all the websites. That's what they're going to think. They're going to say, you ought to make money. Oh, and I say, huh? Yes, we do. Who would you rather book your travel with? A website of someone that knows how to get you the best value, knows something about the property. You do realize the websites only get what's left over. We have access to live inventory. When you get your travel ITA, you will have access to live inventory. You have access to every hotel chain, every cruise line. You can call them. Some of the cruise line, IntelliTravel has their own business development manager just for us. So when you call and say, hi, I'm an IntelliTravel agent, that's the only people that are going to be calling that line. Because that's the relationship that we have. So now, when you call Carnival, and you'll also learn that with the cruise line industry, we already have pre-assigned blocks of cabin space on over 2,000 sailings a year. What does that mean? That when you call a cruise line, in January, IntelliTravel got their blocks of cabin space on all these cruises, just set aside. So your client may go to Carnival to book a cruise, and it may be sold out on their website, but we have the inventory in our back office. That's not going to happen on a website. That's going to happen, but all of these things you're going to learn about your business. So, travel agents do make money. There is a travel commission built into every travel transaction. So you need to understand that every time someone stays in a hotel, rents a car, goes on a cruise, stays in an all-inclusive resort, someone is going to get paid. There's money already built in. You don't ever have to mark up. There'll be times where you can, if it makes sense, but, and your travel business also includes sports and entertainment. You know, being able to buy baseball tickets, basketball tickets, and make a commission off of it. Theme parks, concerts, Broadway plays, Vegas shows. I don't know what it may include over here, but understand that if I booked a hotel room here directly with Marriott, they keep the commission. If I go online to Priceline and book it, Priceline keeps the commission. Do you know that the travel sites don't do that for free? They take a piece of your commission. But when your client books the same hotel room through you, you're going to earn money. Yes. So, yes, travel agents earn income. It's not even income you have to create. It's already there. Do you get that? Mm-hmm. So people say, oh, travel agents, this is not in here, but this is what you're going to hear as well. It costs too much to use a travel agent. Because people think that there are extra fees if you use a travel agent. In some cases there are, because travel agents will charge you an extra fee. Because they have a brick and mortar building that they have to pay for. So they need to charge you more, a service fee or whatever, to earn more income to pay for their overhead. You don't have to do that. Our overhead is what? In pounds? I'm not going to try to guess. There you go. Right? And the other thing that happens with the traditional travel agents, they usually charge, the agency charges the agents for the marketing material that they get for free. I've had travel agents come in to the business and say, okay, how much would it cost for me to get some of the Disney catalogs? What do you mean, how much would it cost? Well, how much do you charge per piece? I said, we don't charge anything. We call Disney and get a whole box. What my agency was charging me, I'm sorry to hear that. because they got it for free. Okay? So, we make money. It's almost impossible to not make money in this business. Because when you bring one person in your business a month, your business is going to cost maybe in US dollars $10, right? If you book one cruise cabin or one hotel room, do you realize you will cover your overhead just in that commission? Whether you book it or they book it on your website. You can also earn travel commission overrides. What does that mean? That means when you bring 9 people into your business and they are booking travel, you make money, you make a 10% match of the travel that they book. Do you know how exciting that is? To make money booking travel, but then to make money from travel you don't book? and you know what's exciting about that as well? In other travel opportunities, the focus was such on recruiting that I've heard that people would come in just to book travel, they were discouraged. Oh, you just want to book travel? Well, first of all, we don't do that right now. Or we don't do that at all. We really want to build, no, here's like, oh, you book travel? Come with me. I want to teach you everything that you need to know about how to book travel. Why? Because every time they get a check, I do too. Every time they get a check, I do too. And then we sell travel stores. So now I've got this great opportunity, this education, this fun. I can sell you the travel, or I can sell you a travel store. So yes, travel agents make money, especially here. Because other travel agency opportunities you don't have the opportunity to franchise yourself. You have to just become part of the host agency, pay the fees or whatever, but you can't build another travel agent under you, right? So do we all agree that travel agents absolutely make money? And you can make far more if you are able to let people know, allow me to earn your business. And because we have a best travel price guarantee, you can also say you will not pay more with me than you would anywhere else. You will not. Okay? So you have to educate them. So of course, if they say travel agents don't make money, I just say watch me. I'll be the first then. Right? Number 7. Oh, I need to do more research. They look at your business, you try to think, I need to do more research. And the first thing I ask them is, what did I miss? What did I miss? Okay, 25-year-old travel agency, A+ Better Business Bureau rating, partner with every supplier in the world, low startup costs, low overhead, support. What did I miss? And when I asked them, what did I miss? This one lady, she's like, I just need to do my research. I said, what did I miss? She's like, I don't know. True story. I was like, then when you do research, if you don't know what I missed, and when people tell you that they need to do research, that is code for, I don't really have a no. I can't come up with a reason to tell you no. And I'm afraid that I want to say yes. I'm afraid that right now I want to say yes. Or your business model is so compelling and it makes so much sense, but I'm scared, so I don't know how to say no. So I'll say I'm going to do some research, right? And I asked them, can you do more research than the Better Business Bureau? Can you do more research than Disney? You do know Disney is not going to do business with people that are not reputable. And they're not going to pay us to be... And the research should match the cost of the investment. Don't you think? If I said it was $5,000, $10,000, I'm saying $200 in the US. The cost of dinner somewhere tonight in London. The cost of Starbucks too many times a month. True. Everybody in this room has spent $200 over the past 20 days and have no idea where it went. If you put $200 in your purse on the 1st of the month, I promise you it'll be gone by the 15th. So, what are we researching? Oh, and ours is refundable? You can get it back? Your research, I can say, hey, can I borrow $200? Yes. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. And then you test this out, because you got 30 days. If it doesn't work, get it back. Why are you going to research a refundable opportunity? What is it to research? And the best research is done on the inside, not on the outside. You can't research anything about our business on the outside. You can't go to the local department store to research how much they're pricing their products above what it costs. But when you start working, you're like, oh, that's the discount I'm going to get, right? And don't let people say to you, and this is what they're going to say, I tell you what, I really like your business model. I got a trip that I want to go on. If you can put the trip together and show me how I'll save money, then I'll probably join your business. So and I'm like, no, that's not how this works. I'm not talking to you about being a travel client. I'm talking to you about being a travel business owner. And I don't have anything to prove to you. I've got it. I have it. I already know it's good. You're trying to get it. Either you're trying to get the business or you're trying to get a savings on your travel. So I don't have anything to prove to you. So no, either you're going to invest what would have been a deposit on your business and then I'll show you how to save money, or you go ahead and pay at retail. And I'll want the same trip and then you'll see. Right?
That's good.
Don't let anybody make you think you got to prove something to them about your business. You got it already. It's almost like if you got the cure for cancer and you're trying to offer it to people. Here, I've got the cure. I tell you what, you take it first, and if you live, I'm already taking it. That's how I know it works, right? I already take it. If you don't want it, that's fine. But I'm not proving anything to you. So don't let anybody disrespect your business, right? Number 6. I know people who've done that before. One of those things. And I asked them, first of all, I say to them, no, you don't know people that did this because it's only 17 months old. You cannot know. You don't know anyone that's done this. That's the first thing. The second thing I say is, okay, you know other people that have done it before. What's that to do with you? You comparing yourself to somebody that lost? Why would you do that? What does that have to do with anything? And then I say to them, I know people that have done what you're doing before. Right? Because if you're unhappy with what you're doing, if you're not making the income that you want to make, I know a whole lot of people that are doing what you're doing. A whole lot. I've decided to change. And then, it's not fair to compare apples to oranges. I know, and get a little bit of information about your competition. Some of it is real simple. Oh, that one, that's a travel club. A travel club means you can just go where they send you. And you can never book travel yourself. Oh, that one over there, double the price. And what are you getting? Oh, and they also sell products. They don't just sell travel. And when you, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. No, I'm not, Alfred, stop it. So if you know, there are very few travel, network marketing travel companies out there. A couple of them are brand new with no evidence, no idea who runs it, no idea where the travel is coming from. And you know what, I will say this, newsflash, there are other places to go in the world besides Mexico.
Thank you.
I've been wanting to post that on my page, like, y'all do know there are other places to go besides Mexico, travel agents, travel business owners, right? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So, they don't know people that have done it before. But the bottom line is, it's your turn to do it. If you want to make a difference in your life. And if you see that I made a difference, I'm helping people, everyone needs an opportunity. And guess what, it's not a risk, right? So, when they say that they know people that have done it before, no, they don't. Do not compare apples to oranges. Know the difference. That should be number 8. Okay, only people at the top make money. I say correction, only the people that work for the top make money. You gotta work to make money here. And we talked about it earlier. I can out-earn my sponsor. You have your own business. It's not about the people at the top. The people at the top worked really hard to get there, right? A true home-based business model pays for your hard work and efforts. And remember, you will be paid for your hard work and efforts. That is so powerful when you think of other opportunities. Some product-based opportunity to say you will be paid on the volume you sell, whether you sell it or you have to buy it to qualify. That's not a true, you know what I mean? You gotta buy it and store it to remain qualified, so did you really make money? That's like when people go to the casino, they come out, I won $10,000. Yeah, but how much did you spend? Right? 12,000 to make 10, right? I said it's difficult to not make money in this business. If you just tell people, I own a travel business, I can book your travel, you will make some money because people will use you. And if you share with enough people the opportunity to own their own business, they're going to partner with you. But the other thing I say, well, if only the people at the top make money, then you better hurry to the top. Get your money, right? So get to the top. Now this is number, oh, that's $60. Boy, oh boy, that's $60. I can do the investment, but that's I had that conversation the other day. I don't know, I can get that, I can get the $179 for the $199, but that's $60. It's not a bill, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a bill, it's an investment. It's an investment. There is no business you will start where you don't have to pay an investment. In the U.S., the IRS says you must be in pursuit of a profit to be able to write it off on your taxes, which means you have to invest in something. If you want to start a cleaning business, what do you have to buy? Cleaning supplies. If you start an online consulting, you got to pay for hosting. Let's break down real briefly. Think about what you get. How much would it cost you to host 2 websites? Okay? Planet Market website and IntelliTravel. I'm not talking about the booking engine yet, just the websites. Okay? Then let's talk about a booking engine where all the suppliers are loaded into your booking engine, where people can go and buy, book a hotel room or a car rental, and then, you gotta have an accounting system to track your commissions. Oh, you have to have a customer relations management software to track your clients. Oh, and then we have to have these videos, these training videos in your back office for you to learn. Can you understand how much money we're talking about right now? CLIA, to get the CLIA certification as part of your business. Do you understand how much money we're not talking about $60 a month right now? How much are we talking? Oh, what about what about the insurance to run a travel business? What about errors and omission insurance? Where now you got to pay for some insurance in case you make a mistake, they'll cover it. And we're talking about, that's $60. But we will go and spend a whole lot of money on a whole lot of things that will not get us any value. Okay, so first of all, it is a bill, it's an investment, not a bill. Difficult to not make. 8 quarters a day. In my cup holder, in my car right now, I got 8 quarters. If you just take $2 and put it in the jar, I promise you, you'll have more than enough each month. Or just talk to somebody about booking some travel. More people focus more on how much does it cost versus how much will it make me. That's the mindset. If you don't want to have a $60 a month bill, do $60 worth of work. How about that? You got 30 days to do it. Think about it. And I tell people the whole point of this 30-day window, get started so we can, number one, get your return $198.50. So think about how much money I saved, how many $60 per month payments went into that savings. That's one trip. And if you David DaCosta, he has probably saved, a lifetime worth of monthly overheads with his, and that was before you all were doing that with the society. Now you have the ITA. You have $60 a month to have a travel business that you can sell to somebody else. And then the risk-free profit guarantee, which says you can't lose, which says in the first year, we guarantee you will save in your personal travel or make in travel commissions as much as you've invested. You will be in the black in the first 12 months. Now you do know that in traditional business, I'm not going to out-talk James Brown. in traditional business, they tell you you probably won't break even for the first 3 to 5 years, right? So when you start a business, you expect to be broke for 3 to 5 years. But here we're saying, no, no, no. You will make money. We're going to make sure you make money. And oh, by the way, some of you will also run into the people that say, I just want to do the travel side. I don't want to do the other side, that Planet marketing side. Because I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to do that. Can I ask you all to not let people shortchange the Planet marketing opportunity? Because if it weren't for Planet marketing, they would not have a travel store they could buy. There would be no IntelliTravel without Planet marketing. Now, and then I say to them, okay, you may just want to do the travel, but how did you come to that determination? You saw the entire presentation. So, you need to first share the entire presentation with your people. We're still on launch your business, because you were able to make that decision because you saw everything. So show your people everything. Because here's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to say, wait a minute, I want to do that too. Now you're an ITA only. So are you going to, is it going to be your business partner or is it going to be mine? Yes, right. Whose business partner is it going to be? And I also want to share with you why in the world, we talk about don't leave any money on the table. That's what we talk about, both opportunities. Sell travel stores. $20 a month times 10 months is what? $200. Why would you let $200 stop you from $8,333 a month? Because that's what happened to me. That $20 bill pays you $8,333 a month. Who would not make, is that a pretty fair exchange? No, it's not fair at all. It's to my advantage. But if you know that that potential is there, why would you let a $20 bill stop you? I just want to book travel. I want to make $5,000 a month booking travel. I want you to understand what you just said. You can do that, but it is work. That means you better be booking a lot of groups, first of all, and understand that travel is paid out after the trip takes place. I'm not discouraging you. I made a lot of money booking travel. But why leave money on the table? I love saying to travel clients, I can book your travel for you, or I can show you how to save money and make money by doing it yourself. Which do you prefer? And when they say, well, how would I do that? And I tell them, guess what happens? I have a business partner that I'm going to earn a 10% travel commission override. I'm making money off the travel anyway. Okay? And we have the risk-free profit guarantee is right on your website. And it explains everything. Someone said, they don't talk enough about the risk-free profit guarantee. It's hidden. I'm like, if you found it, it's not hidden. Because she said it's on the website, okay, well, it's not hidden. We talk about it all the time. So you have to have a strong business acumen. So, as you overcome the objections, you will see your goal. You're going to understand the obstacles. Create a positive mindset, which starts with you, right? Clear your mind of self-doubt. You have nothing to be doubtful about. Whatever you don't know, IntelliTravel Planet Marketing is going to educate you. Embrace the challenge, stay on track, and show the world you can do it. You've got the evidence from the U.S., and now IntelliTravel is here, ready for you to take your business to the next level. That's all.